worthiness of person to the creditworthiness of purpose. Unfortunately, that's not happened. Indian banking, even today, is largely collateral based. And unless the banking sector recognizes the merit of the proposal, rather than judging the net worth of the person before he or she gets started, credit will be an issue.
The other issue that SMEs often grapple with is scale. And while a lot of them have big dreams, they're not able to execute them. What's your advice, given the current economic scenario, to the MSME sector?
I think they recognize that they start small. They need to identify the spaces where they can compete, not be blown away by the big boys. They need to ensure that they follow the right practices from the beginning, because if you start cutting corners, you will not have a sustainable business. And you need to engage with the stakeholders, whether it is those that you supply to, those that you source materials from, who practice the same philosophy of business. It's about growing together.
Going forward in the next decade, do you think India can offer opportunities for entrepreneurship maybe better than the rest of the world?
Well, I think certainly at least as well as the rest of the world, at least as well as the countries that have offered major opportunities. Because you must remember, we have a skilled workforce that is emerging, hopefully. We need to invest more in skills, no question about that. We need to ensure that the capital requirements are met. We need to ensure that they get marketing support. We need to ensure that R&D investment in the sector, which you cannot afford at the unit level or at the enterprise level, is provided on a shared basis. Patents, for example, for good ideas, they don't know how to get patents for ideas which are absolutely outstanding breakthrough ideas. No one's told them that. They need a lot of hand-holding. But the basic skill is there. The cluster-based approach will certainly lower costs for them, make shared services available on tap, and also bring in expertise from the outside. It's easier to deal at a cluster level than an industry level.
Most of the sector is still very unorganized. Do you think that plays a huge role in limiting the growth of the sector itself?
Yes, because I think collective bargaining power is not available. I mentioned R&D, which can be done at a sectoral level. Engagement with the government in the area of policy formulation, reaching out to people in terms of, for example, promoting the value of new products, of less expensive products, more environment-friendly products. Some of this can't be done at the enterprise level. You have to do it at a higher level, and I think you need organization, you need industry bodies.
And what would be your one winning mantra for every entrepreneur who dreams of making it big in India?
No matter how many times you fail, success is around the corner.
Great. Thank you very much for joining us today,
Thank
sir.
you. Welcome. Thank you.
Well, so that was the stellar cast of industry stalwarts that we have on our jury panel for this year. Let's take another short break at this point. After that, we'll introduce you to the final nominees of each of the 17 award categories for this year. You are watching the National Jury Round of ET Now presents IndiaMART Leaders of Tomorrow Awards 2013.
The power of knowledge with India's #1 business newspaper, The Economic Times.
Very hot for the equity market.
The market's advantage with India's #1 business news channel, ET Now. Watch ET Now and get stock recommendations and market-moving news live and on the move with the Economic Times app. Download the ET app today. Available on iOS and Android.
मुझे अपने बिजनेस के लिए 10,000 प्लास्टिक बॉटल्स की जरूरत थी।
मुझे 100 किलो फैब्रिक डाई की जरूरत थी।
मुझे 1000 हैंड टूल सेट्स की जरूरत थी।
मुझे 2000 पीसेस फैशन बैग्स की जरूरत थी।
IndiaMART के जरिए अब बिजनेस करना है आसान।
We make you find the right supplier for your business growth. IndiaMART.com.
ये रही SBI की ब्रांच।
स्टेट बैंक फ्रीडम प्लस यानी SBI की मोबाइल बैंकिंग, जो दे आपको बैंकिंग की हर सुविधा।
तो हुई ना SBI की ब्रांच आपकी जेब में।
Welcome back to the National Jury Round of ET Now presents IndiaMART Leaders of Tomorrow Awards 2013. Earlier in the show, we met the power-packed panel of 8 jury members that's assessing each of the 48 regional winners from across India. Now let's find out who the final nominees are for each of the 17 award categories for 2013. The eminent jury members take some time out to interact with each other and strategize before taking some of India's brightest entrepreneurs to task. Their aim is to separate the best from the rest. They pose some tough questions to every SME entrepreneur in an attempt to gain insights into his or her business idea, growth trajectory, innovation and vision for the future. The textiles, apparel and accessories category is being judged by Karan Bajwa, MD Microsoft India, and the nominees are Jane Amar Clothing, SL Packaging and M. Jiju Silk Mills. The nominees for the FMCG and consumer durables category are meeting Saurabh Srivastav, Chairman Emeritus, Delhi NCR Chapter, TIE. And the nominees are Leo Metal Craft and Sai Datta Vikas Herbal Enterprises.
Well, the advice I would give to them is continue to focus on differentiation, because you only succeed if you're doing something that's better or different than your competitors.
Shachindra Nath, Group CEO, Religare Enterprises, is testing the entrepreneurs from the pharmaceuticals, drugs and medical products category. The nominees are Orochem Laboratories India, Organic India and Pratishtha Industries.
Each one of them as an entrepreneurs are quite passionate about their business. They want to do something and want to create an impact and change. And that's good. But you find that they need some framework of guidance in how to go to the next level. And I think so that's once they get recognized over here and people, the jury member, the ET, the IndiaMART, all of them will give them the framework to grow from where they are. I think so they need to work more towards the innovation side of the business.
The nominees of the chemicals and petrochemicals category are meeting Saurabh Srivastav to prove their mettle. The shortlisted names are Aaron Universal, MB Polyyarns and Siddharth Petro Products. Patu Keswani, CMD Lemon Tree, is meeting the finalists of the Food and Agri-Products category for the Leaders of Tomorrow Awards 2013. The nominees for this category are Camson Biotechnologies, Maharaja Dehydration, Chanakya Dairy Products and Yo Foods India. The Home Decor and Handicrafts category is being judged by Saurabh Srivastav, and the final nominee in this category is Jaipur Rugs Company. Dhruv M. Sahni, CMD Triveni Engineering and Industries, is judging the next manufacturing category, that of engineering products. And the nominees are Mex CI CAD Consultancy, Sehjanand Laser Technology and Automat Irrigation. The Auto Components category is being judged by Surinder Kapoor, CMD Sona Koyo. And the companies battling it out for this category are Vikas Composites, Atul Auto and Metalmen Auto. The Electrical and Electronics category is being judged by Dhruv M. Sahni. The companies meeting him are Avni Energy Solutions, Massibus Automation and Instrumentation, Samriddhi Automation and Tempson's Instruments India. In the service categories, Transport and Logistics is being judged by Saurabh Srivastav. The nominees are Vahan Motors, Sarja Container Lines and Core Logistics. The entrepreneurs from the IT, ITES, BPO or Value Added Services category are meeting Karan Bajwa. And the nominees are TRS Forms and Services, Microscan Computers, Balaji Solutions and Drishti Soft Solutions. The Travel and Hospitality category for the Leaders of Tomorrow Awards 2013 is being judged by Patu Keswani. And the nominees are Skyway International Travels, First Cars and Gupta Hospitality Services. The Healthcare, Biotech and Hospital Services category for the Leaders of Tomorrow Awards 2013 is being judged by Puneet Dalmia, MD Dalmia Bharat Group. And the nominees are Gebs Healthcare Solutions, Center for Sight, Premium Healthcare Disposables, and Sandor Medicaid. Some outstanding companies that do not fit any pre-decided category have been included in the Others category for this year, being judged by Puneet Dalmia. The nominees for this category are Rahul Bhardwaj and Company, SM Consultants, Venba Tech, EQMS India, and ESMS India. The Woman Entrepreneur of the Year is being chosen by Saurabh Srivastav. And the nominees for 2013 are Bhanumati Venkat, MD Venba Tech, Kavita Jaisinghani, CEO Sai Datta Vikas Herbal Enterprises, and Ritu Sachdeva, Director Siddharth Petro Products. The jury chairman, M. Damodran, former chairman of SEBI, is meeting the nominees before ratifying the winners of F category. He will also be choosing the final award winner, the SME of the Year 2013, after assessing the success of nominees on various parameters. So the 48 regional award winners battled it out to the finish line, and 17 of them emerged as national winners across manufacturing, services and special recognition categories. They truly are the leaders of tomorrow, and they'll be felicitated at a gala awards function in New Delhi. To witness that awards ceremony and find out who the winners are, keep watching this space. Till then, goodbye.
What if your portfolio could look into the future? What ideas will drive tomorrow's markets? Which trends and patterns will create opportunities? What will dictate the movement of the indices? Turn today's strategies into tomorrow's perfect opportunities. Catch markets tomorrow, only on ET Now.
Here it is, what you're looking for, young man.
We make you find the right supplier for your business growth. IndiaMART.com.
Make your mark. Power Deals by Provo.
Knowledge isn't merely knowing, it's knowing what you don't know.
Who you know matters, especially when the stakes are high, because there's information and there's information.
To speak with conviction, you need experience. It helps to have been there, done that.
There is an information overload. You need to separate the noise from the news, the insidious from the insightful.
There is a window to every opportunity. You time it wrong, the opportunity is gone.
To get it right is not enough. The key is to get it right and get it first. Always.
No jargon, no marketees. Some of the most complex issues are best understood in simple terms.
Whose interests matter the most? To us, there's never been any doubt. It's yours, always.
The power of knowledge with India's #1 business newspaper, The Economic Times.
Very harsh for the equity market.
The market's advantage with India's #1 business news channel, ET Now. Watch ET Now and get stock recommendations and market-moving news live and on the move with the Economic Times app. Download the ET app today. Available on iOS and Android.
Governor Rajan strikes a dovish note, says there's room for easing if inflation falls faster than expected. Even as the central bank leaves its key interest rates unchanged, it surprises by cutting the SLR by 50 basis points.
Raghuram Rajan's dovish commentary helps markets scale new highs. The Nifty conquers 7,400 and closes above it. The Sensex, not far behind, also finishes at a record high.
The noose around